Hello. It's a cold, frosty Christmas Eve, and as I decided to do this video, it was because over the last 2 years, I've visited Christmas markets in Germany and Austria, and also here on the East Coast of the United States. And it's garnered a lot of interest among my followers. So I just wanted to talk a little bit with you today about Christmas markets. So in a nutshell, they're cool to go to. I don't know what it is about them. I'm always cold and frosty and I have to dress up with layers, but it's just a really cool way to shop for products, for gifts for people from local products of artisans and craftsmen from the area. There were a couple things that came up recently. So first was the Baltimore Christmas Village. So they have a great website. I've gone to the Christmas Village for somewhere between 8 and 10 years now, pretty much every year. It's a tradition in my family, and it has grown over the years, but what's really cool is a lot of the same vendors are there. So years ago, I purchased chocolate in the shape of tools for my father-in-law for his Christmas gift. And that same artisan is still there this year in pretty much the same location that he was 8 to 10 years ago. The lady who made our crepes, the very first visit I made to the Christmas market, is still there. And she runs a deaf business, and I just love revisiting her every year and using my sign language and saying hello and thank you. But another thing I like about the Baltimore Christmas Village is that there is a tent. And inside this tent, it's warm and toasty. You can get beer and warm cocktails like spiked hot cocoa or glühwein. But there's also vendors in there. So there's like a German grocery store where you can get German items. And there's Kathy Wolfert. I probably mispronounced the name, but her company sells Christmas ornaments from Germany, finely crafted glass ornaments, which are really hard to find these days. So it's become a tradition to stop into Kathy Wolfert, and if we are inspired to make a purchase for our children's Christmas ornaments, we do that. There's also a stage with long tables like the beer halls of Germany, and you can sit and have your beer or the food that you've taken from outdoors and sit with entertainment. And that is really cool. Most evenings they have instrumentalists starting at 6 p.m. and then at 7 p.m. They have special events, so you can always check their calendar. We have found that we are able to park for a couple hours for free or for cheaply by the hour over in Federal Hill, which is a short walk from the market. On weekends, you do need to pay to get into the tent. You get a ticket, and that ticket is valid for the entire Christmas season. If you go during the week, you do not need to pay to get into the tent. It probably is a little bit more festive on the weekends. We went on a Friday night recently, and it was probably the best time we've been there. There was a really good amount of energy, and but it wasn't too overcrowded. My daughter had gone last Sunday, and she found it to be very overcrowded. She had to wait in long lines for their food. Talking about food, you heard about my crepes. There's also bratwurst, and it's made on this big grill in a round, and it's really quite fascinating to see. There's homemade donuts, There's a glue vine. I don't even know what you call it. It's like a carousel. Like if you think about the German wooden features that have the candles and it makes the windmills turn from the heat, it's something like that. And there's spiked hot cocoa and glue vine in there. There are also other German and treats that you can eat from. Plenty of restaurants in the area if you want to expand and do a sit-down restaurant. I think that's it on the Baltimore Christmas Village. Until next time, see ya!